Student, today the lesson has been started from the history nationalism in India. This lesson has been taught in the classes in the section already, but over the demand of some student, some parts of the lesson has been not completed. Again, this lesson has been completed from the beginning through the YouTube. In the first student, we will discuss the term nationalism, a strong feeling of loyalty and devotion toward a nation. Modern nationalism was emerged in forms of nation-states in Europe. Nationalism in India was emerged in forms of anti-colonial movement under strong leadership. Students, you have seen there is a comparison between India and Europe. In Europe, nationalism was developed within the nation against the monarchies. But in India, the nationalism was developed against the foreign ruler. Came to India and they made the India as a colony. The lesson has been divided into the four sections. Each section will be delivered one by one with the several topics. There are four sections in the lesson. The World War First, Khilafat, Non-Cooperation. Second section, differing strands within the movement. Third section, toward the civil disobedience movement. In the last section, the sense of collective belongings. Each section will listen about the various program of the Gandhiji, and all these program will tell you something very important message also. So student, we will start the first topic of the section number 1 and we will deliver this topic. Our first, so student, we will discuss the first topic, condition and challenges during the World War First. There was a need of huge supply of the huge demand of the army men, military men. So there was a forced recruitment on the farmers to join in the army. Due to these steps, the harvest was impeded with the farmers and there was a very tough condition had been seen by the Indian because Britishers increased the taxes, imposed the other charges because they had seen the increasing of the war expenditure because they had spent a lot of money in the war, even they had taken the huge money from the America, so they had become the very debtor country in the world. Due to the harvest failed, it led the different condition like the food shortage and poverty, starvation, hunger was a common problem of India at that time. This time from 1919 to 1922, India faced the problem of famines, epidemics and many of the other diseases. So this condition made the very difficult condition due to this period. So student, our next topic about the idea of Satyagraha. This was the kind of weapons of Gandhiji which he firstly used in South Africa. When he had seen the Britishers in Africa, they had started the racism policy. Racist policy was the kind of policy where the people of Africa were behaved on the basis of their skins because they were having the black complexion. So Gandhiji had started this program as an experiment and he had made Africa as a laboratory of his Satyagraha. Then he has told that Satyagraha means appealing for truth, means when I am expressing my views or the vision or the notions about the truth, it means I am asking for the performing of truth. Gandhiji told if the fight for injustice, so physical force is not necessary to use. Gandhiji wanted to turn the Satyagraha into the mass movement and he wanted to remove the or to quit the Britishers from India over this process. He told that truth and non-violence were the two weapons or pillar of his ideology. When Gandhiji came to India, so he had started the three movement where he had joined them. Gandhiji came to India in 1915, so he had joined the three movement in Champaran, Kheda and Ahmedabad. He joined the movement in Champaran 1916 against the oppressed indigo farming, where the farmers had faced very poor condition and they had to pay the revenue also. It is in Bihar. You will see in the map. 1917, Gandhiji led the Kheda movement against the poor working condition of the farmers in the cotton farming, because there was the huge revenue charges and condition of the farmers was very poor. They were facing the starvation, poverty, because they were not allowed to grow the wheat. 1918, Gandhiji joined the movement in Ahmedabad, where he had led this movement with the mill workers, because mill worker had the very tough condition during the working hour, because there were two reasons. They had the long working hour, second they were getting the very poor wages. So due to this reason, Gandhiji had started the Satyagraha as a early movement before the non-cooperation movement in India. Our next topic is Rowlatt Act. British government passed this act from the Imperial Legislative Council in very hurriedly. Even Indian Council members were not informed, they were ignored. This act had given very enormous power, means unlimited power to British government, which could arrest any person on political disturbance for minimum for the 2 years. This power had given to the police. Gandhiji opposed this act and started the Rowlatt Satyagraha. On 6 April there was a hartal was announced by Gandhiji, and many of the places Indian had given their support to Gandhiji. But on 10 April, Britishers became very disappointed over the development of Gandhiji, so they had started to do many kind of the unhuman work, such as in Amritsar there was a peaceful procession was going on, so police had given the order to open fire over these processions, and many of the places people were picked up, put into jail, and Indians were advised by the Gandhiji to do only the very Satyagraha. Only the line of Satyagraha means they had not to use the violence. So General Dyer, who had charged the city as the administrative head, and he imposed the martial law in the city, where the people and their any activities was totally banned, means they could not organize any political activities. Even many thousand of the people were picked into jail, and every kind of the decision was in the hand of British government, and Gandhiji entry was banned in Amritsar. So these were some incident which was happened during this time. Student, our next topic is Jallianwala Bagh incident. This is also called the massacre, means kind of bloodshed, means kind of the human killing, mass human killing, means genocide, GENOCIDE. Two leaders of the Congress were arrested, Dr. Satyapal and Saifuddin Kijlu. Due to their arrest, 13 April 1919, people gathered in the park. Some people raised there against this arrest of Dr. Satyapal and Saifuddin Kijlu. Some people had not any information about the martial law. Martial law is a kind of law or the act which was imposed by the General Dyer as a commander of the army, and he put all the decision in his hand as a army man. Means all the rights of the people was taken away during this period. Children and women reached in this park to celebrate the Baisakhi fair, and this in such a way more than 2000 people gathered in the park. General Dyer took the order to disperse the people, but reached there with his troops and ordered them to open fire. Actually, the reason is that the British government became very afraid over this development of the people, so they had given the decision to General Dyer. But General Dyer hated the Indian race, so he reached there with his troops with the planning, and he gave them the order to kill the people. He had given the order to his troops to start the open fire. Even he has not given any ultimatum to these people who are in the park. More than 379 people were died in the government record, and 1,000 people were injured. People attacked in British building and became more violent. In such a way, Gandhiji had decided to call off the ruler Satyagraha, and many of the other leaders also shown their reaction in the different forms. Reaction of people and British government after the incident in Jallianwala Park. Jallianwala Park. People attacked the British building and removed the British flag on that building. And all the building where there was the symbol of British effect, all the building where they attacked and even beaten the